Not sit back and allow you guys to strip us of our freedoms. This is absolutely despicable. How dare you put scanners in our school and armed guards walking around with guns in an educational institution where one is supposed to learn and indulge in knowledge, not be subjected to authority. This is all psychological conditioning for a police state. All of you, I urge you to research. Know your history. Know the history of oppression. Knowledge is power. As long as you have knowledge, you will always be free. The essence of freedom is knowledge. And those who give up their liberty for security do not deserve liberty at all.
You want to know that, as I pointed out, they are carrying out a program. The police, the boots on the ground, they may not know what they're doing, but the ones who initiated the programs, the ones who put the policies in place, they know what they are doing. So we have to know what is being done. Don't feel like a criminal. You want to remind yourself, as I said, you want to say, I am not afraid, first of all. Secondly, you want to say, I am a beautiful human being. I am a beautiful human being. A human being is the most valuable entity in the world. They want to make you think that you are a criminal. If you are a criminal, then you see on TV how they treat criminals. Get the fuck up against the wall, and they accept that. There's a certain behavior that goes with accepting a certain title. That's why the title that you want to keep, you want to keep the title that you are a human being. A human being is the most valuable thing in the world. You want to remember that you are not a criminal. Once they take you off your square and put you in another square, there's a set of behavior that go with that. So you don't want to go in that other square. You want to remember that you are a human being. And you want to say to yourself anytime, as I pointed out, when you are in school or if you are stopped and frisked on the street, when they stop you, you want to say to yourself, I am not afraid. And after the encounter is over, you want to remind yourself, I am not afraid. You want to say that throughout the day. As I say, they are carrying out a program. The officers on the ground, they don't know what they are doing. The ones who initiated the policies, the ones who initiated the program, they know what they are doing. And they know that in order to maintain control, they have to stop you from thinking of yourself as a human being and make you think of yourself as a criminal or make you think of yourself as a nigger or a spick or something like that. But you want to know, I am a human being. You want to say that to yourself throughout the day. I am a beautiful human being, the most valuable entity in the world. You want to say that. And I already said, you want to say, I am not afraid. And you want to know, when, like the brother Shaka was pointing out to you, these people are maniacal people. These people are severely disturbed people. And what goes on is that a person who think of themselves as being afraid, they would like to all day go around and encounter people and scare people. A person who is afraid would like to go around all day and make other people afraid so that when they see someone else afraid, they can say to themselves, I am not the one that is afraid. This person is afraid. Because when you are afraid, as I pointed out, it generates a lot of tension. And to get relief from the tension, you're going to resort to drinking alcohol, you're going to resort to taking drugs, and you're going to resort to smoking cigarettes. So it's important that you not think of yourself as afraid, because as I pointed out, a person who is afraid goes around all day making other people afraid, goes around all day terrorizing other people. And that is what maniacs do, and that's why, as the brother pointed out, the police department would like to hire maniacs and have maniacs on the force, and those police officers that are not maniacs, as we have been pointing out, they have to step forward and step to those other officers who are maniacs. But we out here, we want to know that I am a beautiful human being, the most valuable thing in this world, and I am not afraid. Thank you again.
Hold your paper up a minute. Hold your paper up. Hold your paper up. Hold your paper up.
Yeah, don't let them get wet, man. Y'all got to keep them.
I know.
Yeah.
All right.
remember, this is just the first step. There is a way bigger situation and problem that we need to address, and we have to wake up the community and the youth to see that we do have the power to make change and to help support each other. That's the only way we can make change.
That's right.
So, all power to the people, man. All power to the people. I just wanted to say.
All right, step in a little bit. Yeah.
I already know what I was going to say. I just lost it. Left. When I say people, you say power. People, power, people, power, people, power. Well, they're going to call me. I already filed it. They're going to wait till they call me. I have to go across there, of course.
We'll be there, and we'll be there with you.
What's the date?
June 19th. June 19th and July 2nd. So I filed 2 complaints, 2 different summonses in the same month. And I just want to...
It's all right, that's all right.
Come on.
We won't milk.
Take your time, man. Take your time. Just say what's in your heart, man. Just let it out. That's it.
Everybody got Metro cards?
Hey, brother. Yeah, I got to walk all the way back to where we started.
Get my cards.
We were trying to see people got Metro cards. You probably pay by the bus.
First, I want to thank my friends Andrew and Malik for showing me this group. Thank y'all guys. I appreciate it. And I want to thank all of y'all right now that are here, because y'all the reason that we did this. Because of y'all standing out here.
Want to give my number? Finish. I like the joke.
Come on, man. You ain't in Hollywood. Just speak up, man.
Because of y'all, thanks to y'all for standing outside in the rain, the cold. This is the reason right on the road. Thank y'all for helping us march to the 45th Precinct. Thank y'all for everything. I bless y'all and power to the people.
Power to the people. My name is Khadija from the New Black Panther Party. And I wanted to speak particularly to the real young people that are here. If the police try to get you to stand in a lineup, sometimes they try to give you $5, $10 to stand in a lineup. Do not stand in a lineup. Don't let them bribe you, give you $5, $10 to stand in a lineup. But they're not supposed to do that without permission from your parents. Okay? And also, to the young kids that are here, you do not have to speak to the police about anything without your parent. Without your parent. So I want the young kids in particular to really understand that. I do not want our babies to be paid by the pigs $5, $10 to stand in a lineup, because that's how it all starts. You stand in a lineup, they give you $10, you stand in a lineup, and before you know, somebody picks you out when you ain't do nothing. So I'm telling you, you do not have to do that. There are some parents that will allow that. You know, the police will talk to them, and you don't have to do anything unless you talk to your parents first. But don't let them bribe you, give you $5, $10 to stand in a lineup. You do not have to stand in a lineup. You do not have to talk to the pigs, the police, the pigs, okay, without your parents there or present or an attorney, but particular your parents. All right, you have a right to stand within a reasonable distance and observe and document police activity. You have a right to do that. If you see the pigs arresting somebody, you don't go up to them while they're arrested and get in the way, because then they'll say, what? You're obstruction. You're obstructing governmental administration. And of course, we don't want to give them that. So you stand there and you watch them. You take out your camera. If you're driving and you see somebody is doing something, the police is pulling somebody over, pull over and watch. That's very simple. And when you stand near the police and you see them doing something, zero in on their nameplate, their brass collar, and their badge numbers. We can memorize stuff like the numbers for the lottery and all that. Why can't we memorize 5 numbers on a badge? Why can't we do that? You can go to the CCRB to file a complaint. A lot of people think that's corny and that it doesn't do anything. But documentation is power. The pen is the sword. whether you do it electronically, whether you do it online, it's documentation. Documentation is important. If the police is nasty to you, they're supposed to give us CPR. They're supposed to be respectful to us. They're not supposed to call us nigga and be disrespectful. So if they do that, you file a complaint. And don't think that it's not going to do anything. It goes in their jacket. And if they see they got 20 and 50 complaints in their jacket, when it comes time for a promotion or whatever, they look at that. So that's very important. I want y'all to understand that. But I'm very concerned about the young people. Do not stand in a lineup. And do not talk to the police without your parents. Black power and all power to the people. And I say death to police brutality.
600% since Bloomberg been in office. And we know the United States has the most people in prison than any country in the world. So this is a first step to get people organized, to get people to fight back, to get people to make change. And so we're going to return to Lehman High School. We're going to go to DeWitt Clinton High School, and we're going to be organized young people to defend themselves and to stand up for their rights. Because we got to educate, agitate, and organize. That's the only way we're going to have real change. So when I say people, you say power. People, power, people, power, people. All right, and security, I got the notice from security that we're going to march back to Tremont. And if people have their Metro cards,
Who has a Metro card?
who have your Metro cards,
I don't.
then people in groups can get on the bus. I'm going to be driving behind the group, so I'll take a couple of people, if, you know, like Joe, some of the younger folks, and the sister with the great chance, if she is willing to drive in the red mobile, the People Power mobile. So I want to thank everybody for coming out today. This is the first step for a lot of the young people, and it was important for everybody to be here. And we're going to continue to struggle, and we're going to stay communicating with each other, and we're going to keep fighting back. All power to the people.
All power to the people.